Soul Trap training number 3. Are you weighing yourself down by unresolved issues and unresolved attachments that are going to keep you lingering around, chained, when the exit door is wide open and all you can think about is all of the unresolved issues and trauma and all the other anchors that were purposely implanted in you to keep you in this vicious cycle, lifetime after lifetime? Or are you finally ready to cut it loose and let your spirit free? That's what this is about. Ask yourself, if there were to be an exit door presented to you right there, your escape, your freedom, all you have to do is walk through it willingly, without looking back, without yes, but, without, oh, tomorrow, or after I do this, after I do that. I still have all of these unfinished projects, all of these unresolved things that I have to resolve before I get my freedom. I'm telling you this because that door is going to open when you least expect it. It's going to hit you when you least expect it. Some people, they have time, okay. They may be slowly dying of something which is miserable and traumatic and abusive, and no one should leave like that. But that's the reality that this loving creator of all things here leaves us with. Other people, it happens so quickly and suddenly that they didn't even see it coming. Or it can strike you and you only have a limited time left. But if you're not working on releasing yourself from these attachments and getting to a point where you say within yourself, whenever that exit door appears, however it may appear, I'm ready at a moment's notice to go, to not look back, to not get chained down and desire to fix something or desire to finish something. I'm done. I'm done here. There's nothing left for me to do. There's no more guilt or shame that's gonna keep me strangled by this thing anymore. Ask yourself if there's any unresolved issues that you can work on now. Ask yourself, is there anything that could keep me lingering around, doubting and second guessing myself? If that door were to appear right now, what would be the things blocking me, hindering me from moving forward towards it? Play these things over in your mind. Oh, this person needs me. Well, guess what? Once this place takes you out, it doesn't care the effects and the damage done. It's not going to ask you, hey, are you ready? It's just going to take you out. And that's why this is so important. In a right world, you would have time. You would have notice to say, hey everyone, this is when I'm leaving. Just want you to know that I love you, and you're welcome to join me, but I gotta go. In this place, it's not like that. In this place, they leave a gaping void in everyone's life once that door appears in your life, which is death. And for most, in my opinion, they don't actually get to leave because of all the attachments. because of all the things they have to finish, because of progression, because they are stuck on the human ways of doing things, and they can't see past the perceptual trap that keeps us in this vicious cycle over and over and over. The only way forward is to say that I do not consent any longer, no matter what happens. I don't consent to play this game anymore. But you do have time right now. Don't know how long you have. Don't know how long I have. But that door isn't there. But the training involves you personally imagining that door opening up right there where you are right now. What are the things that come up that stops you, that would make you afraid to enter into your own freedom? What are the things that you think you have to finish before you leave this place? And if possible, go ahead and finish them. But by any means, don't let that stop you once that door appears in your life. You're done. You're done playing the game. You're done progressing. You don't have any unresolved issues because this place instilled those issues from the beginning. And they will keep coming up, and there will never be any resolved issues here. There's always, continually unresolved issues. Never gonna stop it from happening. Just look at it and accept it. Do what you can to the best of your ability before that door opens. What do I actually want to do, knowing that I am not going to be here forever, and I will be taken at a moment's notice, anytime, anywhere. No one's safe. We all feel that we have this blanket of comfort over our lives because of modern conveniences. But guess what? The ever-hungry mouth of this world is never satisfied. It is always hungry, looking for its next victim. It's going to come after you, sooner or later. And knowing this, if you're going to wait this thing out, use it to your advantage. What are the things that are going to keep you attached to this place? What are the people that are going to keep you attached to this thing? What are the traumas that are going to keep you attached to this place? The material things, your job. This is who I am. No, it's all falsities. All of it. It's not who you are. Something that I get really passionate about is when I work on art projects. I have this vision in my mind that I get just consumed by. I have to create it and have to see it to its completion. It's never perfect, but it's what brings a lot of fulfillment. And I can't rest until it's finished. That's just how I am. I have a vision. I have something I want to create. I put my whole heart into it. Everything else goes away. I have tunnel vision. But here's the thing. Even with that, if I have that going on and the exit door appears in front of me, I drop it like it's a wet noodle. And I go through that door and say, take it. I'm much more than any unfinished project. It's like when the Buddha or the Buddhists, they make those mandalas. They spend all that time and energy and effort making those beautiful things and then just wipe it away like it never existed. And most people would be like, how could you do something like that? All of that time and effort and energy and passion just to wipe it away. And now you're seeing what your whole life is actually. That's what your whole life here is that wiping away everything that you hoped and loved and dreamed and put passion and energy into. It's just wiped away like it never existed, only in the memories of those who knew you. But then they soon too will be wiped away, and there's no trace left of anything other than, if you have things out in the public eye. But who you are, no one actually will remember. What I'm trying to get at is, even in the things that you are most passionate about, you have to be willing to drop it. You have to be willing, at a moment's notice, to say, enough's enough. I'm moving on from this experience. That may have helped me in this experience. It's no longer applicable to the new experience that I'm going towards. Any unresolved issues with people, if you don't feel comfortable resolving them now, okay, that's fine, but just accept that. Tell yourself honestly why and accept it. And there's no hooks within your emotional psyche that's going to hook you and drag you back, thinking, I'm going to do better next time. Oh, look how terrible of a person I was. No, be honest with yourself now. If you can't resolve it, accept it and take the hook out and get on with it. Hope this is making sense to those who are understanding what I'm saying. Now, to loved ones in your life, oh, I just can't leave them. They need me. That may be true. But this realm doesn't care if they need you or not when it decides your time has come. You see that? This realm doesn't care about that one bit. And I'm not saying you shouldn't care about that. All I'm saying is you got to get honest and realize that's right. It's true. I'm going to do what I can to the best of my ability. But as soon as that door opens, I cannot be hooked and manipulated to come back in here to resolve anything. What's done is done. And all I can do is hope that they too will somehow become aware and conscious of all of this and make it out themselves. There's nothing I can do besides be true to myself and guide myself through the pits of hell at any and all costs. Drop every illusion. Drop every hook and anchor and attachment. Appreciate and be grateful for the things that made my life easier. The people that helped me and cared for me. And let them live their lives now. Once you start focusing on controlling your life, what you want to do and where you want to go, and let others control themselves. Let them control their own lives. If you want to call it a life, call it a prison sentence, but whatever. When you stop focusing on them and redirect it back and say, what do I feel is holding me back from liberating myself from this human condition? And let me focus and aim towards that until that door opens and I am done. I've already trained for it. It's not going to catch me off guard. It's not going to catch me by surprise. I've already thought about it. I've already went in, taken as many hooks out as possible. But just know, it's impossible to take it all out because we've been trauma-based mind controlled, abused and tormented, taught falsities and lies, listened to voices that were put there to torment and abuse and gaslight us. It's been a whole lifetime of that. Of course, you're not going to clean it out. But you can accept where you are and start listening to that true voice within and not covering it up, allowing it to speak, allowing it to feel, and validating yourself. Not looking for outside validation, but validating where you are and where you want to go. And there's nothing going to stop you from that. It's freeing. It's freeing to be honest without the fear of judgment from other people. Like I said in a previous video, the fear of judgment comes from you being afraid of yourself, first of all, because you're judging yourself before anyone else does. Get in there. Replace that. Feel it. Feel how it's been with you your whole life. Whatever comes up, allow it. Release it. And get real. Someone in my life a few days ago was retelling a story of them being real. Their whole life, they were faking. They were appeasing. They were validating other people instead of themselves. They put their whole life into people pleasing and making sure other people were okay. He worked and put so much time in his job and broke his back. And now he has health problems because he worked his ass to the bone. And he was with an abusive partner his whole life. And he just shoved it down and shoved it down and shoved it down and listened to the world and think there's something wrong with me. I just got to keep striving. I just got to keep doing better. I just got to keep working. I just got to get to that point where humans will finally accept me because I can't accept myself. So I need that outside validation. I need other people. One day, something happened that triggered all of this. And that inner voice finally was able to come out in a very bad way. But it needed to happen like that. That's what he said. He got triggered by something somebody said, and he just went ballistic. Not because of her or her representation of him, but because of it was already within him, a lifetime within him. And he just yelled and he screamed and he started crying. He went to any onlooker, he went absolutely crazy. Something that you would film and upload to the internet and make fun of. But for him, he said it was the most healing and spiritual experience he's ever been through. And it completely changed him after 70 plus years of living an absolute lie. And most people can't admit that. Most people continue to lie, continue believing and identifying with falsities. But when you finally stop and you allow yourself to be real, A weight has been lifted. He felt very bad about how he treated that lady. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's okay to explode like that. I'm just saying, do it in the privacy of your own being. Don't unleash it onto other people. Be there for yourself and do it for yourself so that this doesn't happen when someone triggers you and you finally say enough is enough and you just let it out. Years and years. He apologized to her, but he said, I apologize and I'm so sorry, but I am extremely grateful to you because you changed me internally. And there's no words that can describe that, but I know exactly what he means. And it's not that suffering, all those years of suffering taught him something. No. What I see is, what it shows is, he was lying the whole entire time. Instead of looking and being real and calling it out at the very beginning, he waited his entire life. Basically. He still got some few years left, but he waited and waited and waited until that moment when he finally was able to be real. So it's not like that suffering brought him learning. It's that, what am I trying to say here? Suffering didn't teach him. Listening, finally validating himself and listening, he reconnected to what was true instead of lying about it. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and that's what detaching is all about. It's you accepting that this is reality where we are now. This isn't true reality. This isn't where I'm going to remain. And realize the tricks and the traps set up to keep you here. There's people in my life that I want, that I am grateful for and I love. But it can't be, that love for them cannot be stronger than my knowing of where I am. Not wanting to participate, not consenting, and walking through that door with full confidence that I am no longer a part of this anymore. They have to decide for themselves. I can't control their lives. I can't bring them with me. So there's no way in hell that I'm going back for anything. There's nothing. I can only hold within my heart that they too will realize what I have realized, what you have realized, and take the anchors and the hooks off and look at it honestly and say, I'm not participating either at any cost. Material goods are also things that could weigh you down. Comforts of this life are attachments that could weigh you down. Oh, don't you want to experience eating a steak or a smoothie? No, because I was in a state of lack. Do you realize that? It was only satisfying because I was lacking something. Well, if you're in the desert of the afterlife where you have truly unfulfilling urges and desires, yeah, you can fulfill those here for a time, but you're going to need a body to fulfill them. So you're going to want to come back because you're going to have that itch like an addict to get that fix again. Well, that's why if that were true, That's why I am now accepting it, realizing it, not shying away from realizing that, oh, those are just all addictions that my brain interprets, makes me feel good when I do it. And as soon as the body gets what it needs, I no longer crave or desire it until the next time. Until the next time. And the next time is never going to be fulfilling or satisfying. There's something greater for me. There's something true that my true self, that's being masked by this avatar and its desires and its dreams and fulfillments. I'm reconnecting to that other part, the true part that wants nothing to do with this. From the moment it got here, it wasn't tricked. It knew it didn't want to be here. Yet what happened? We believed the lies. We bought into the programming. We sought outside validation. We looked at other people and saw that, oh, this is normal. It's normal in hell, but not where I come from, and not where I want to remain or be. So, I guess the training would be, like I said previously, you visualize that door opening wherever you are right now, right this instant. What fears come up? What attachments? What unresolved issues? What hooks? What emotional trauma? Revenge even. Do you seek revenge? Do you seek justice? Okay, what happens if it never comes? You're still willing to leave. You're still willing to go. Oh, I just need this person to see it my way. Well, guess what? Most of the time, they're not going to. It has to come from within. Are you okay with that? Are you okay with living your truth and allowing them to live in their fantasy lands? You can't change anyone if they don't want it. You can only change yourself. Well, I'm just waiting until my grandson or my sons gets to a certain age and blah blah blah. It's like, okay, I get in a true righteous world of love. Yeah, that would be acceptable, but not always given that chance. You're not always given that opportunity. You could die in a car wreck tomorrow. Just being honest, being real. You're gonna be forced out. See what I'm saying? I have to finish this project I've been working on for so long. Oh, I'm about to retire. I just want to get there. It's like, do you hear yourself? There's nothing worth holding on to here. That's why I hate it all. I don't hate it in a malicious way. I hate it because it's not true. It's not true. That's why I hate being here. Like I've said, there are parts and pieces of goodness trapped within the evil design of everything around us. That doesn't make it good, though. That doesn't make it right. I am selfish. I am wrong. I have done things that go against my heart. I'm not afraid to admit what this place has done to me and will continue to do to me when I just want to be free of it. I don't want this split mind. I don't want this positive, negative bullshit. I don't want to be triggered. I don't want to be deceived. I don't want to be lied to. I don't want to not be able to trust because of my life experience, knowing that just because someone presents a certain way and says something doesn't mean it's true. And there's no way for you to know it until you see their actions. I don't want to kill life. I don't want to be a slave. I don't want to justify unacceptable behavior and things on a daily basis. I'm tired of lying to myself. And it's okay. This is just for me. If you agree, if you find something in here that is sparking something within you, then you search it out for yourself. You explore it. Because I cannot give you my perception. I cannot explain it in words. It's a lived experience. I can see how, pretty this is on the outside, sure. But if you actually look at it, it's fucking disgusting. It's ugly. It's horrible, actually. Just like the human body. I can respect myself to the best of my ability, be grateful for the limited freedom that this body gives me, while at the same time saying it's a terrible, despicable, low design that is hindering goodness, true beauty and goodness, and keeping me entrapped and encaged with chemicals and hormones that try to lead me one way, convince me of this and that, and get me away from actual free will. And don't forget the social conditioning, the programs, the trauma-based mind control, every single lie that you've been told from the moment you got here. It's all interfering with actual free will and honesty within you. So, I'll just leave it at that. Oh, there's one more thing I want to talk about when it comes to attachment. Your identity is one huge falsity. Think about yourself. You are not your skin color. You're not even your skin. You're not your genitals. You're not your sexuality. You're not your thought forms. Your hive-minded group think. I'm a Republican. I'm a Democrat. I'm a truther. I'm a white, Caucasian. I'm black. I'm gay. I'm straight. I'm into women. I'm into men. It's like, do you not see how this has been socially engineered into all of us? To accept this place. And the social engineers know that the people who want to stay here, who are in tune with this place, yeah, there's obvious truths about this place. But if you're trying to leave here, you no longer identify with the human condition anymore, it's okay to not identify with any of it, with your past, with who you think you are, with what you do. All I know is I'm none of it. I am none of it. I may be male in this life. That's my program, and I'm going to do certain male things. It doesn't mean I'm a male. I don't have these body parts once I'm out of here. These body parts are only used for reproduction. Reproduction. Why? To continue the perpetual cycle here. I don't need that once I get out of here. It's gross. It's disgusting. Both of them. Both members are disgusting. I'm not going to harm myself and do that to me. I'm not saying that you should go against your own biology while you're here, but just accept that for now this is me, but it's not who I am. It's just a character. I don't buy into gender roles and gender scripts or even the LGBTQ thing. Like, both sides are put there to get you to be one or the other. Just like Republican, Democrat, red, blue, good, evil. It's a scam to keep you confused. Do what you want with your life. I'm not going to tell you you can't be a woman if you're a man, or be a man if you're a woman. But what I'm saying is, make sure you're not controlling other people's lives with your own bullshit. I'm not saying, you know what I mean by that? Like, when you control other people, it's bullshit. When you try to dictate to them how they should live their lives, total bullshit. You have the freedom to do what you want when you mature. So keep it. Keep it to yourself. I'm saying the same thing to the other side. People find pleasure in doing things with the same sex, who are willing and consensual, let them. Guess what? It's all a program of the body. That's it. I'm not this body. I don't resonate with any of it. I'm a white male, straight, cis, but it's not who I am. See what I'm saying? Drop the identity and focus on what you are outside of here. I'm not saying be a clone and drop your identity. No, you're reconnecting. You see that? You're reconnecting to who you are beyond all of this bullshit. You're not going to be the same person once you leave here. And if you think you're going to come back as the same person, you're wrong. That's not how it works. So, unless you live the same life over and over and over, like Groundhog's Day, which is, shoot, that's terrifying too. Listen to the heart of this message, not what you want to hear, but what I'm actually saying, and see if it resonates with you. You're not what you wear. You're not your fashion. You're not your culture. You're not your political ideas. You're not your philosophy. You're none of that. These are all human constructs. If you want to remain in the human world, sure, go for it. But like I said, for me, I'm moving beyond here. I'm dropping it all. When that door opens, I'm not going to have anything keeping me to the human level. Hope that makes sense. I don't mean to offend anybody. It's not my intention. I just said what I said. If you want to remain in the human condition, by all means, fight for it. Go battle for it. I'm fighting for the spiritual condition, liberation of who you really are. But like I said, I can only do that for myself.